But is that sadness inspired, waken up, devotion. Devotion is a feeling of joy, energy of joy. But of course, first, because of our Kyabje Rinpoche's departure, then we felt sadness. But that sadness died, joy, because we met Kyabje Rinpoche, we received the teachings from him, we received the blessings from him, not just for one time or two times, etc., but for the years and years and years, and many of you receive teachings personally from him, and we became like his children. That means he cared for his heart. He had love, care for you, each of you. Of course, for Lama Rinpoche's, for all sentient beings, not just for Mahasiddha people, but especially for Mahasiddha people, he had amazing love and care, and gave us teachings. So we were taken care of like parents, like two children. So that means it is amazing good fortune and source of joy, memory of joy. And so that's why, although we had a beginning yesterday, last weekend, we started having sadness, but that sadness brought memory of joy of devotion, energy of devotion, and that joy, devotional energy wakes up, opens up our mind, and not just a little bit, but boundlessly. If we allow to wake up, to grow our devotion, it grows up, opens up boundlessly, slowly, and then that devotion becomes amazing source of training, source of joy, source of blessing. And if our mind opens up with the devotion of joy, that unites with reaches to Kyabje Rinpoche, and then our mind and the memories of our mind, devotion of our mind, one with the presence of qualities of Kyabje Rinpoche unites, that our mind opens up, and Kyabje Rinpoche's presence, blessings unites. And then what happens? There's no, like some sort of indivisibility between our mind and Kyabje Rinpoche's presence. And if that happens, then if we could stay in that, if we could allow that openness, and then unite with Kyabje Rinpoche's presence, Kyabje Rinpoche's qualities, and we allow that unity to go into your union with that amazing quality. It is a possibility that there's a possibility of our mind will not only be sad, and will not only be conceptual mind, but open and boundlessly open devotional mind. And then that unites with Kyabje Rinpoche presence, Kyabje Rinpoche qualities. And that's why I was, last weekend we were talking about negative mind, sadness, pain, and then opens up with the devotional mind, with positive, and then unites with the Kyabje Rinpoche presence, and that is perfection. Negative to positive, positive to perfection. And that then if we could stay in that perfection, unity, inseparable from Kyabje Rinpoche's presence, Kyabje Rinpoche's memories, Kyabje Rinpoche's teachings, Kyabje Rinpoche's blessings. If we could unite ourselves with that presence, with that blessing, then it won't be just conceptual non-duality, but it will be absolute non-dual state unity. And so that's why it is very important to open up our heart, our mind, our body with energy of devotion to Kyabje Rinpoche's presence, Kyabje Rinpoche's qualities, and then stay in that unity, and remain in that unity, that awakeness. So I think almost all of us have received teachings from Kyabje Rinpoche, and unification on the teachings on the unification of our mind and the Guru Rinpoche's mind, Kyabje Rinpoche's mind, Buddha's mind, that is Buddha's presence. So I hope so you were remembering that point that we were talking about, and then not just remembering, but doing maybe just for fearfulness. If you can do longer time, but that's wonderful. But even the fearfulness, so in a way, it's a sad occasion. However, in a way, it is most important, powerful junction of our life. And so, please remember the presence of Kyabje Rinpoche and the teachings of Kyabje Rinpoche on yoga, and try to go into that unity and stay in that unity. And I think that's all I would like to say. Repeat. All of you must know I have memory problem now, and so I can't remember. And then memory, and then the articulation problem. Whatever think I can't say properly. So, in old age, in the 80s, and with the health situations, that's complications are there. So I am also sitting in the living room and try to open my eyes to the shine and Guru Rinpoche and Amitabha Buddha and the Tara, etc. And not just looking at it, looking at them, but try to open my mind, our body, our heart with energy of devotion, and with that devotion, and try to unify my mind and the Guru Rinpoche's presence, Kyabje Rinpoche's presence. That's what I do. I try to do. And so if you can remember, and if you can try, please, this is an important junction. Of course, this is some sort of, might think it's the end of a chapter. Yes, maybe true, but it is important juncture of Kyabje Rinpoche's presence. That in teachings they always say, when great lamas pass away, at that moment, the lama merges into the Buddha-ness. And that means that Lama only would not only dissolve into Guru Rinpoche or a Buddha, but dissolve into the Buddha-ness, universalness, boundlessness, into the boundless, that state of boundlessness. And then it's easier to reach him or her because of now everywhere is his or her presence. So that's why it is a powerful occasion. If you can open our little heart, little mind, the great lamas such as Kyabje Rinpoche is merged into the universalness, and that universalness means what? It's everywhere, and then we can reach him or her easily. Because of now everywhere has his or her presence. So that's why looking at Kyabje Rinpoche is not just somewhere in the house in Sikkim, in India, but everywhere. In the sky, in the earth, and in the boundless presence. So if we take that way, feel that way, if our mind opens, if our mind accepts that way, then it will be very powerful, easy for us to receive blessings, receive real unification. So keep that in mind. I'm not trying to mumble more because I can't presence can't talk. Easily. And so, but for example, in prayers, you can't say much. For me, saying lots of prayers is not easy, but that you don't have to say prayers, lots of prayers. If it is uneasy, but just Oma Homa Sankur Ben Masandeho, Oma Nepaneho, Ora Oma Mitabari. Very simple. But then that's all you need to open your prayers are words and expressions of energy waves of opening our heart. If we could open our heart, then that's all we need. Um, uh, if you can't say lots of prayers, of course, lots of prayers, it would be wonderful, but only Om Amitabha, for example, Om Amitabha, Om Amitabha, Om Amitabha, Om Amitabha, Om Amitabha, Om Amitabha, that kind of thing. Just a little short sentence or phrases. So phrase. And so if you could express, if you could say that that short prayer with the energy of devotion, waves of energy of devotion, that's all you need. Again, if you could say lots of prayers, repeat lots of time, is wonderful. But if you don't, if you can't, then like short prayers, mantra, the most important thing is opening up our mind, our heart, our body, our system. So I want to murmur more things. And thank you so much. So see all of you. Okay.